When there is magic in the air and all the stars align, an unforgettable spectacle is produced. In this video, we're going to take a look at the most historic, memorable day in motorcycle drag racing history, and it was only a test session. So much of this video never before seen, and that man, Larry Spider-Man McBride, is about to send the motorcycle world into a frenzy. Old school will drop jaws. A Hayabusa racer will get personal records. The beast will roar. A talented female will make history on a top-build nitro Harley Davidson. And that's not the only female to make history, because the talented Destiny Spurlock was well on her way to becoming the first African-American female to win the competitive 460 category. She was unstoppable. Stock wheelbase bikes were absolutely flying. The conditions were perfect for going fast. Grudge monsters were on the gas, and of course, one we will never ever forget. The quickest and fastest run ever. Yes, indeed. It was the most significant day of testing in the history of motorcycle drag racing. All the stars aligned. You had to be there. But if you weren't there, don't worry. Sit back, relax, settle in, and enjoy, because we're going to relive this magical day. Excuse me, 19-time champion. It's an exciting weekend. Here we are. How you feeling? First hit of the weekend.
Real good. Just running an hour or so behind when we wanted to make the first run. So all good. You know, just go out here. We're going to make about a 3:30 8th mile shot, something like that. And just see where we are and come back and evaluate everything and try to get back up here before they close at 5:30 this afternoon and see if we can make another hit about the same time we're going to make our qualifier tomorrow, and just see how everything goes. So looking forward to it. We got a great crowd of people here, man. It's like crazy. So it's really looking forward to it.
Does it feel a little special knowing you got a chance at 20 championships?
Oh, it's definitely a special deal, man. Definitely special. So we're extremely excited. It's 20 championships. Whoever thought I would have been doing it this long? It's quite a big deal right now. We just unfortunately, it's always on your mind, but we're trying to put that to the back of the mind and see if we can get this deal, get qualified, then worry about that.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And what is so special about this video is there were only a handful of spectators inside the track. Remember, this was pre-event testing. Nobody knew the motorcycle drag racing world would be turned upside down. But through the magic of this video, we can share it with the world. There is so much to see, and we begin with the living legend. One of the first factory-backed motorcycle drag racers. This is Ricky Gadsden on a stock wheelbase, brand new ZX-10. Look, he's got his hat tucked into the back. Wait till you see how Ricky works the gas and works the clutch on this finesse machine. Gorgeous run, 9:07, 1:58, stock wheelbase. Ricky sets the tone and gives us an idea of what would lie ahead on this perfect day for racing. This man has been motorcycle drag racing for more than 40 years. He was the first in the 5-second zone in 1999. He has dedicated his life to this sport, along with his brother and crew chief Steve McBride out of Newport News, Virginia. This is the John Force of Top Fuel motorcycle racing, Larry Spider-Man McBride. And for those of you wondering what Larry was adjusting there, yes, you probably thought of the right thing. Four-cylinder juggernaut burning nitro methane supercharged. It is a true marvel. There's so much innovation and technology in use in this motorcycle. This machine was debuted 4 years ago after Larry's former bike, Blue, exploded in Adco, New Jersey. When the team rolled this bike out, they knew they were dealing with more power than they had ever had before, but they had a difficult time getting the bike to repeat. Consistency was the main issue. They worked with a lot of smart engineers, including the man who you're about to see in a great t-shirt, bald head, that is John Dixon. Analyzed the chassis performance, made some changes. This team was about to see how those changes would translate on the drag strip. Strong launch for the Spider-Man, a planned shut-off run. Man, that sounded healthy. Let's see if the crew has any information.
What? 369. Yeah! What was it? 369 to half track.
3.69 to half track. 3.69 to half track.
What a way to roll off the trailer. A near record. There's Fast Filippo Filippo. He is the record holder in Europe. The motorcycle that he purchased off of this man, 10-time European champion, Ian King. This would be Ian's last hurrah. Ian would take the seat behind the handlebars one more time before fully relinquishing his motorcycle to Fast Phil. This team came over in a container, planned on making the best. The opportunity, as they always do. Now, if you love Top Fuel motorcycles, if you like what you just saw out of Larry Spider-Man McBride's machine, make sure you stay with us all throughout this video, because I got a funny feeling Spider-Man is going to stay in it the entire 1,328 next time out. make sure you share this video with them and tell them, hey, you have absolutely got to hear the rumble of a top gear motorcycle. There's no sound quite like this. And that is a common occurrence in Top Fuel. They have an abundance of horsepower. It is so easy to smoke the tire. The setup has to be just right.
Mr. Fast Phil, welcome to the United States. What are you seeing out here in terms of track compared to what you guys see in England?
It's the same thing like what I saw last year. It's much more sticky. I don't know what the difference is in preparation, or if they do a preparation for which helps a lot more, helps more other classes. But for Top Fuel, it's too sticky. At least in the burnout and stage pre-stage area, it's too sticky.
Sure. How do you account for that in tuning?
That's something that Marius knows. But for sure the track can take a lot of horsepower here. It might be the chance for both riders to get those 5.5s.
So gotta ask you, you made history earlier this year. You became the second quickest in the world, 566. How bad do you want to be on a motorcycle right now?
This weekend I want to be here, watch the guys, be relaxed, enjoy the weekend, see them running great numbers, hopefully a new world record. Next year I plan to come and race. So it's Ian's weekend and Larry's and the other guys, and let's hope for the best of them and good luck to them and get real strong numbers.
Great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Man is a class act out of Greece, a true rising star in Top Fuel motorcycle. And now we turn our attention to old school. This is the fan favorite nitrous oxide Pro Street Suzuki GS of Brad Mummer, ridden by the talented Richard Gadsden. Richard is the nephew of Ricky Gadsden. And I have to be honest, this motorcycle, in terms of popularity, could be second only to Larry Spider-Man McBride's Star. Everybody loves this bike. It competes against all the Hayabusas and late model machines in the Pro Street category. $654 for the nitrous bike. That's a street tire. Are you kidding me? Richard Gadsden, $654. Think about that for a second, guys. Who would have believed that 10 years ago? And now we turn our attention to Mark Rendeluke. This is the world's quickest Suzuki Hayabusa. It's a project Mark started about 2.5 years ago. Rendeluke 638, one of the quickest Hayabusa runs ever. He continues his march towards the 5-second zone on that turbocharged machine. And look what we have going on here. It looks like Ricky is going to do a little bit of coaching here for nephew Richard, or maybe the other way around, who knows? It is Richard's turn to take a seat on that CX-10. Admire the bond between these two family members. Ricky's brother and Richard's dad passed away well before his time. Ricky really stepped up and helped mentor his nephew. He's become one of the greatest riders in the sport today. He can ride anything. But you know, guys like Richard will tell you these stock wheelbase bikes present the biggest challenge. He said the Pro Street bike is a wrestling match. It's scary. But this class comes with the most finesse. wondering why this may be daunting. Remember, in drag racing, the goal is to get the throttle open as quickly as you can. Well, Ricky tells us this thing wants to wheelie and flip you off the back right at the top of first gear. It's about throttle and clutch control. Richard with a 992. That's just a warm-up run for him. Look, we've got more fuelers in the lanes. This is the pro things. Cycle drag, top fuel nitro conspiracy machine of the legend Sam Wills. Here's another rising star in top fuel motorcycle. Out of Hamilton, New York, the former pro mod rider, Dave Vantine. 4th quickest in the world, and he makes it look easy. He's always in championship contention. He has a new bike being built right now, but he is getting the most out of this Pollard Yellow Bullet. .604, and he shut off way early. The team has got to be pleased with that.
Oh, I can't even hear what he's saying.
208, 383.
383, 208.
What do you think, Nitro Joe? You happy with that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's a good run off the trailer, huh?
Not bad, Brad. Bad oil.
Good luck.
Truly stacked. Motorcycles in the world is the Beast out of Sweden. You want to talk about one that has a unique, distinct sound. This is a parallel twin, supercharged. It is mean. .618, 218 miles an hour for the Beast. One of the quickest twin-cylinder runs of all time. I told you this would be special. And now out of Freeland's Harley-Davidson, here comes Jeanette Thornley, who's making a huge step up from the carbureted pro fuel category with smaller motors to the unmitigated monsters of top fuel nitro Harley. She's attempting to earn her NHRA license here. .693, a 6-second pass for Jeanette. Wow.
Great job. That is awesome. That's her first 6-second pass. That qualifies her for NHRA Top Fuel license. The first woman in the modern era to have a Top Fuel Harley license in the NHRA, and Jeanette Thornley just did it.
Congratulations, and what a show of support. And we're far from over. We told you this was a special day. November 21st. Don't forget that date. Veteran Sam Wills runs a 6:18.202 on a shut-off pass.
What'd you think?
Huh?
What'd you think?
It's still working on other issues, so test and tune.
What are the other issues?
We're just still having fuel pump issues. Still fuel pump issues, and you know how it is. It's nitro.
Well, it's early in the weekend.
It is. It is.
Good luck.
I'm a medium guy. I like to have the buttons popping.
Here comes Ricky Gatson on a 460 bike. He'll be alongside Brunson Brothis. Did we mention the Gatson family can ride anything? Sure can. Ricky's been in Pro Stock Motorcycle, Pro Street, Pro Mod, 600 Super Sport, Formula Superbike. He's done it all. Clock set up for the quarter. Got another fast pro mod, this time ridden by Richard. It is the Cooper Performance Suzuki. Taking on Terry Schweiger. Big flame out of Schweigert's bike. Gatson shuts it off to a 691. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the first ballot Hall of Famer once again, Larry Spider-Man McBride. And to say he's pumped up and chomping at the bit for this run would be a huge understatement. They had an incredible 8th mile pass earlier in this video. They have turned it up, and the Spider-Man plans to send this thing the full quarter mile. There was a silence, almost like a calm before the storm. Almost like a silence before a golf pro would take a swing. awe-inspiring and gripping. I'm not so sure anyone knew what would lie ahead. The record at this point, a 560. McBride was the first in the 5s, the first in the 590s, the first in the 580s, the first in the 570s, and the first in the 560s as the current record holder. .552.64, the world record has been shattered.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
What the hell, dude? You told me it went 360. That's it. I told you to give this shot. What I did.
Live on Cycle Drag right here, right now. Live on CycleDrag.com. Right here. Hold on. Great job, Steve.
Yeah!
Right on, buddy.
Good job, Steve.
That's all the late night, Steve.
Good job. Good job,
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Good job, Steve. Hey. Badass, man.
Let's take a look from half track. There may have only been about 100 spectators, 500 people on the property, but this was one. Will live forever.
264 mile an hour.
264.96 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. You have just witnessed top fuel motorcycle history. Holy cow! 5.5.
Catch your breath because we've got more, starting with the world's quickest GSXR, Jeremy Teasley. DME build that has taken the Pro Street world by storm. We asked Demi Ettinger, why did you stray from the Hayabusa? He said, we love the power to weight of the 1000. Jeremy Teasley, they call him the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And he puts a 662 at 216 mile an hour pass on the board. That's a street tire. Truly staggering. And I hope you've caught your breath because here comes old school once again. Brad Mummert, the man you see adjusting the motorcycle, he has poured his life savings, his heart and soul into this nitrous bike. Many asked Brad, why build a nitrous bike and why make it old school? Why not just go to a turbo Hayabusa, a proven combination like everybody else, mostly everybody else in the Pro Street class is running? Brad said this was a passion project. $6:49.213, one of the quickest runs in history. Staggering on a DOT street tire with no wheelie bar.
What do you think about that one?
Good. Not bad start to the weekend.
How about it, Ricky?
Definitely not a bad start. 6:49 today. More to come.
Gotta love my man Brad. Good might be the understatement of the decade, and I think he knows that. I think he was at a loss for words. And here comes a young lady attempting to make history. This is a 460 shootout that was run during this test session. Destiny Spurlock, incredibly impressive. A young lady who hopes to run NASCAR one day. Very versatile, very talented. And on this particular day, Destiny will be on her way to becoming the first African American female to win the 460 category. Another razor sharp reaction time and a win light. And the team loves it. They traveled a long way from Maryland down to Georgia to make some history. Many more fast motorcycles coming up. We're also going to travel back to the trailer of Larry Spider-Man McBride and give you inside VIP access. So do not leave us. I hope you're enjoying this long coverage on Cycle Drag, on the Cycle Drag YouTube channel, cycledrag.com, Facebook. This is what we aim to do. We aim to capture special moments, show them, and share them with the rest of the world. We know you guys love motorcycles like we do. Sometimes you see that in testing. Actually, oftentimes, racers will test the track, test the tune-up, or work through a gremlin. That's what made this session even more special.
It's always something, isn't it? I didn't see what happened. I was looking at the wheelie bars. I guess he left early. Man. Oh, well. We'll get him next time, right?
Thank goodness he's okay.
Yeah, we'll get him next time.
An automatic win for Mike Murphy. That is a former Eric McKinney Pro Modified. Murphy was waiting for that green light. Starter tells him the tree already fell. It's got to be a good feeling to see the win light already illuminated in your lane.
That was an odd one, huh? That was an odd situation, huh?
I see it all the time.
He sees it all. And here comes two of the best. center lane, that is Tony Mullen, a former pro stock motorcycle standout, one of the greatest 460 racers alive today, alongside Brunson Grothis. Or excuse me, I do believe that's Brody Grothis, his brother. How about Mullen? 460 with a 2. Picks up the victory. Always tough. And now we'll see what the Queen of the South can do. .463 with a 2, a nice consistent run. And I do believe the OG Ricky Gasson is going to treat us to another stock wheelbase run. If you've ever attempted to drag race a stock wheelbase motorcycle, leave us your thoughts, your comments, your stories down below. Try to get you a real good view of the controls. So if you're a stock wheelbase racer like me, play that back about 100 times and figure out how Ricky does it. 9:14, 157. Another great run. Now it would be Jeremy Teasley's turn on the stock wheelbase GSXR 1000. The GOAT, 856. And here comes Lee Shearts. That is a monstrous Outlaw Pro Street grudge bike with a 7-inch slick. Let's head back to the pit area of the history-making Team Larry Spider-Man McBride.
Just like I'm grabbing on this. Yeah. Grab your hands over top.
When it comes to transporting a motor for this team, I wanted to make sure I had it right by the exact spot that McBride wanted me to have it by. There's a lot of responsibility touching a world record holding motor. The reason McBride changes motors so much is he has a problem. He damages exhaust valves when he crosses the finish line.
Come on, Jack, you're built up enough. Look at the biceps on you, man.
That's the 540 motor right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at the biceps on you. You can handle that.
Congratulations, Mr. Larry.
Oh, thank you, honey.
They all come to look. They all whole posse come to tell you congratulations.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. We give y'all. I'll have a little bit more time here in a minute. Thank you, brother. You got anybody selling short? I'll come back tomorrow. Y'all come see you.
We're gonna come see you. You get us a shirt every year.
Hey, honey. Y'all
Our first pass seeing you go down was that pass. Yeah, it was. You want to bring your picture, but you go to money.
I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And then they were like, he broke a world record. I was like, oh my god.
Crazy shit that was, wasn't it?
That's because we got a great driver, right?
Rock and roll, honey. Thank y'all so much. Sorry we're busy, but we'll
See y'all here.
we'll have more
I'll
time.
come see you sometime. I got all weekend.
All right, baby.
I can't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I lost track. Which is which now?
This will give you a glimpse of just how much work Top Fuel motorcycle racing is. There's a look at the historic time ticket. And I hope you've enjoyed this inside look at the sport and an unforgettable, gripping, spirited, awe-inspiring day that we will never forget in the history of motorcycle drag racing.
That is awesome. That's their first 6-second pass.
Runs that will never be forgotten. For as long as we live. So much more coming on this channel. Thank you for being a part of the journey. I hope you found this video to be entertaining and thrilling. Please share with as many friends as you can, whether they like drag racing, whether they like motorcycles, whether they like speed. Tell them you have got to get a load of the quickest and fastest run we have ever seen in the history of two-wheeled motorcycle racing. It was truly a thing of beauty from South Georgia. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope we provided you with a little bit of entertainment. That's always what we aim to do. We love motorcycles. You love motorcycles. Let's keep this thing growing. Check it out, guys. Up here on the wall, 100,000 subscribers. I love it. Thank you so much. It's all because of you. We appreciate it. Please come with any story ideas. We love the comments and the feedback. I read every single one of them. The positivity is always appreciated. And you haters out there, I love you too because you keep me on my toes. Thank you for watching no matter what. Guys, to keep this thing growing, please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube, hit the bell for notifications, share with some friends who like drag racing, like motorcycles. This is how we can keep this thing going. And also like cycledrag.com on Facebook, and we'll keep rolling. We'll keep finding those stories. We'll keep finding those impressive high-performance motorcycles that you want to see. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, we are in. Cycle Drag.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend is here. How are you doing, sir?
I'm cycle dragging. That's what I'm doing. Cycle dragging forever and ever and ever.
You are the man. Sweep the leg, right?
Sweep the leg, no mercy, and cycle dragging.
Wait a minute, is it the legendary Jesse James? Are you really the legendary Jesse James?
Sometimes, only in my own mind.
What do you got on your hat?
Cycle drag.
You're the man. Do you watch the Cycle Drag YouTube channel?
No, but you should.
We hope that you'll start watching, and I appreciate it.
Yep.
Brad, your 20-time Top Fuel champion, world record holder, and one thing I'd like to do would be send cycledrag.com on Facebook. And I'd like for everybody to watch and view Cycle Drag on YouTube. People that help us out, help our sport out a lot. And if you don't support them, it's hard for us to get any support, guys. And just keep supporting my man Jack, and we'll be here a long time.
Thank you everybody for subscribing to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, and thank you for also liking cycledrag.com on Facebook. Share it with your friends. If you keep it growing, we're gonna keep bringing you awesome stuff like this. Thanks a lot. Thank you once again. I hope you were thoroughly entertained. There's more coming. Just make sure you keep following along. Like cycledrag.com on Facebook, subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube, and you know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, especially unforgettable, significant milestones and awe-inspiring test sessions, we are in. Cycle Drag rolls on.